It's time for the hive of the night, the Breaux Show!
Ah, there we go, that's got it. So, the Breaux Show, we meet again. I warned you not to film me. You did it anyway. You think I grew this rubbish beard because I enjoy it? I don't want to look like the master. I want to look like myself. I'm trying to stay incognito. You don't get that. So, here's what's going to happen. I am now going to monitor your every move. If I don't like what I see, I will break into your broadcast and annoy you a little. Just keep this in mind. There's an old saying on Gallifrey. Once a doctor, always a meddler. You have been warned, sir. Michael Breaux, you have been warned.
And now, here's everybody's favorite two-stepping host, Michael Breaux!
Hi, folks. Sorry about the delay there for a sec. I saw somebody breaking into the intro of the show, and I wanted to find out who it was. And it is... That's who I thought it was. It was the doctor himself. He's trying to take down my show, all because I shot a little bit of video of him back on the NJCC a couple weeks ago. It's okay, Doctor. I'm on to you. And you may be a meddler, but I'm a videographer. And anytime I see you, I will film you. You're on my list now. All right, folks. Let's get right on to today's show. We're going to be doing an expanded 2-minute toy review. I've been teasing it for the last few weeks, but here it is. It's today. We're going to be taking a look at the SDCC Starscream exclusive toy from Hasbro. It's a combination of a Transformer and G.I. Joe all in one. Stay tuned for that. And also at the end of the show, I'm going to give you some details on how you can help me make a special Christmas message, maybe song even, for the holidays. So check that out at the end of the episode. But for right now, we're going to go right to the Toy and Geeky News segment with Mike. Mike, take it away. Thanks, Mike. All right, folks, let's get right into our Toy and Geeky News segment. First up, the New York Collectors Convention, or NYCC, took place this past weekend in New York City, and it showcased a lot of great new toys from some of the big toy companies. Hasbro showcased some of their new Marvel Universe figures that will be coming out, along with the return of Marvel Legends, their 6-inch scale of figures. We also saw some new Star Wars toys showcasing the new Episode 1 stuff that will be coming out, along with a 3D set of glasses coming with a lot of the product, and even special 3D packaging for some of the vehicles. Transformers were also on hand, showcasing some of the new toys coming out from Transformers Prime, the new cartoon that's been airing on the Hub, and we also saw some new G.I. Joe toys, mainly in the form of the new subscription service that will be starting next year, and the release of the Topside action figure pictures, along with 2 new 7-packs for G.I. Joe that will be exclusive to BigBadToyStore.com. These 2 7-packs include ones of G.I. Joe Slaughter's Marauders and one of Cobra's Dreadnoks. Also on hand was Mattel showcasing some of their new Masters of the Universe figures that will be on MattyCollector.com later next year. The big reveals were Hordak Prime, even having a second UK version of his head, and also Man-at-Arms, and a Snake Man-at-Arms version based on his colors and scheme from the old, or, well, relatively new 2000X series of He-Man and Masters of the Universe. Also released this week, not part of the NYCC, but on DVD, was a new Thundercats cartoon and the first 7 or 8 episodes on DVD. If you're a fan of the original cartoon and you love this new cartoon as well, check it out. It is on store shelves now. That's it for this week's Toy and Geeky News segment. Mike, back to you. Thanks, Mike. All right, folks, I know I've been teasing it for a while, and it's finally here. We're going to take a look at the San Diego Comic-Con 2011 Transformer/G.I. Joe toy exclusive, the Starscream Jet, in a Sky Striker mold with Cobra Commander and Megatron. Let's take a look at the review right now.
So what happens when you mix up a Decepticon Air Commander, the evil leader of Cobra itself, the maniacal and devious Decepticon leader, and the heroic F-14 style Tomcat jet from G.I. Joe? In this week's expanded 2-minute toy review, we take a look at one of the hottest toys from this year, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Starscream Sky Striker jet. This figure set is made by Hasbro Toys and is made for the 4-inch scale for current G.I. Joe toys, but has a Transformers twist to it. Let's take a look at Air Commander Starscream, Cobra Commander, and even Megatron himself in this amazing set. The packaging incorporates a lot of the look and feel of the old G.I. Joe vehicles from the early 80s, yet could be a Transformer package toy too. Unique to this package is the front that looks like a cover to a comic book that was never made, but boy, I wish it had been. Along the sides of the box are graphics that harken back to the early 80s G.I. Joe box style, showing off a little bit of the jet's features. While the back of the box shows off the jet in an overhead shot while showing some robotic cutaways of Starscream inside the jet. Add to this the little sticker on the front that states San Diego Comic-Con 2011, and you have one toy you may not want to open. But of course, we did. Inside the box, of course, is the jet and figure, but what else does it come with? The instruction sheet showing how to assemble the jet and apply the stickers. This sticker sheet comes with a multitude of options for decorating the jet, including Starscream's crown symbol, Cobra and Decepticon logo mashups, faked rub signs, and even call signs for Cobra Commander or Starscream for the cockpit. Personally, my favorite sticker? Waspinator, which just edges out Kremzeek in my eyes. The best of the accessories is the 3 file cards you get. One for Cobra Commander, one for Starscream, and one for Megatron. Each one is styled like its original, except that the Transformer ones are a little oversized and cut off the old tech specs. And I was looking forward to pulling out a see-through red piece of plastic again. Now let's take a look at the figures. 2 evil army leaders in one place? That's right, both of them are here. Cobra Commander is presented in a flight suit that is the same one that Captain Ace has in the release of the new Sky Striker jet. The only thing different is the coloring, which in 2 tones of dark blue really works, but also the Cobra Commander head on top too. The articulation on Chrome Dome here is nice, with double jointed knees, hip upper leg joints, mid-torso joint, ball and socket neck, full motion shoulder and elbow joints, and wrist swivel. Unfortunately, the flight gear limits his movement some, and the lack of double jointed elbows still saddens me, but still, this is a great figure. And who is that with Cobra Commander? That's right, Megatron. Here, Megatron is regulated to being only an accessory in his old G1 pistol mode, but it's nice to see him back in this gun mode and on scale for G.I. Joe figures. Best of all, you know it's Megatron for the signature silencer, stock handle, and scope on the gun itself. And of course, he fits perfectly in Cobra Commander's hand. The question now is, who is leading who here? But that's just the small guys in this set. What about the jet? Here he is, the reason to buy this set, Starscream. Now before you ask, no, it does not transform. Sorry, Screamer fans. Using the same mold as the new remake of the 30th anniversary G.I. Joe Sky Striker jet, Starscream is molded in the same gray as well, with a few color touch-ups. Added are some orange stripes to the top of the engine intakes, blue tail fins, and even a little dark blue at the end of the nose cone. These colors alone make this jet feel like Starscream. Of note is that even though this is Starscream, the jet the Sky Striker is molded after is an F-14 Tomcat, and not the F-15 Eagle that Starscream was originally. But who cares? This is Starscream, in G.I. Joe scale. Just like the Joe counterpart jet, he comes with a standard payload of missiles, bombs, and drop-away tank. The cockpit cover is molded in orange, just like Starscream had, and not clear like the counterpart jet. The wings are swept back in flight mode, and can be swept forward with the switch on top of the jet. And just like the original toy, and in this new mold of the Sky Striker, sweeping the wings forward puts down the landing gear. The only issue I have with the landing gear is that the wheels are plastic and not rubber. Call me old-fashioned, but I liked rubber wheels on many of the G.I. Joe jets I had as a kid. So what's the bottom line? Overall, despite the very minor flaws, this first ever official combination of a G.I. Joe and Transformers toy is one amazing piece for either collection. Not only do you get Megatron and Cobra Commander in one set, you get one cool ride in the form of Starscream. At the original sale price at the SDCC and soon after on HasbroToyShop.com of $49.99, this toy is well worth the price. Once you add this set to your collection though, you will be happy you did. I know I was.
What an epic toy. I'm so glad I was able to order this right through HasbroToyShop.com, no less. A little bit of a story behind that, and one of these days I'll share it with you guys. But for right now, we'll be right back after this.
This week in Geektastic history.
What ship has the nickname Old Ironsides and is still in service over 200 years after its launch date? On October 21st, 1797, the USS Constitution was launched in Boston Harbor and into the history books. Built initially to fight off pirates in its early days, the ship earned its nickname Old Ironsides in the War of 1812 while fighting a British warship. She retired in 1855 and has continued to serve as a training vessel and a touring national landmark. The last time the USS Constitution sailed was in 1997 after 116 years of inactive sea duty and remains in service today in the Charlestown Navy Yard in Boston, Massachusetts.
This week in Geektastic history.
All right, folks, I hope you enjoyed today's show. I hope you enjoyed that expanded 2-minute toy review. I'm not going to be doing those much often because it's a lot to shoot, but it was really fun to do this special toy in an expanded edition just for you. I also want to go ahead and tell you a little bit about one of the other sites I was working on during my hiatus when I wasn't doing the show. It's called RingOfCollectors, and that's at ROCToys.com. Now, this was a site I worked on way back in the day in the early 2000s as well, working with a guy who started a site called Brian. Now, his name is Brian, and we call him Brian. He used to be Clan Killer, whole long story. Needless to say, it's a site that's really designed for collectors like you and I, where we're looking for those hard-to-find toys at a decent price. Not those stinking scalper prices, not stinking eBay prices, but just at a fair price, meaning that for cost plus shipping, you get the toy you're looking for from a collector who found it in a different part of the country. Basically, it's toy networking at its best. It's an idea he had way back over a decade ago, and it's now come to fruition in a website again called ROCToys.com. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. I hope to get the man here to sit down with us a little bit and tell us more about the site and what his vision for the future is. I also wanted to give a quick shout out to Darth Devious, new guy on the scene doing toy video reviews online on YouTube, and he's done a couple new ones already. Check out his channel. I think we're going to see great things coming from him soon. Now, about that little Christmas special thing I was talking about at the top of the show, basically I want to do a Christmas special song for the holidays. By December 2nd, 2011, if you want to be a part of it, just email me at host@thebroShow.com. What we're going to do is I'm going to take a Christmas song, not sure which one yet. We're going to take a Christmas song, I'm going to send you a couple different lines to the song, and I want you to sing them on video for me. Yes, that's right, sing. You don't have to be a great singer, just a fun singer. If you're a great singer, well, heck, you might get the top part still part of the show. Now, because I can't sing. I was told I can sing, but I can't sing. Needless to say, I would love to do this and put together something fun for the holidays. By December 2nd, we'll get all the videos emailed to me or downloaded to me or sent to me. I'm going to edit them together, and before Christmas, we're going to have it up on the site and up on the show for you. I hope we work with you guys. I can't wait to see what I get, and I can't wait to pick the song. I'm leaning towards more one that might be the 12 Days of Christmas. What do you think? You let me know. Again, email me at host@thebroShow.com and let's get this started. All right, folks, that's it for this week's show again. Take care, have a great day, and remember, as always, everyone, rock on, everybody.